Yes, indeed. Good morning, good people. Sorry for the slight delay. We are back for the season finale.
Yes, sir!
2 days before
Finale Krato!
2 days before Christmas.
Finale Krato!
2 days
What's up,
before
Pat?
Christmas. 2 days before Christmas.
Hey, next season we gotta get you on the show, brother. Pat, we gotta get you on the show next season, bro.
Yeah, we do, bro. What up, Pat? How you feeling, bro? But yes, we're back for the season finale. Good morning, good people. Happy holidays. This is Spades podcast. We are waiting for our guest Bilal, our big brother, to pull up. But before we move any further, my brother, my co-host,
Yes, sir.
has a birthday. Happy birthday, my brother.
Thank you. Thanks for all the love and the message I got so far. It was too many people that hit me to tell them that my birthday is actually Sunday, but I appreciate
That's cool.
I
Okay.
appreciate all the love, nonetheless. 31, man. First year down in the 30s. It's different from 21 because remember 21, that's the first year your 20s.
Yeah.
And it's hitting me. Like, before I was calling myself a grown ass man, but like now I'm a grown ass man. Like,
Emphasis on the grown.
Yeah. You know what I'm saying?
You
Like,
feel seasoned now.
yeah. You know what I'm saying? I feel like
Don't it still feel weird though?
yeah.
Bro, honestly, and we've talked about this before. It seemed like we went from being kids to where we are now, like overnight, bro.
It's crazy. We're the age of when we was growing up, but the people we was calling old.
Yeah.
Our counselors, our teachers, they was around this age.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? So now we being in the age, and then like, you don't probably, where you work at, don't have a lot of youngest, but I work at a restaurant. So like, they make me feel like how I know I made other people felt when I was their age. Mm-hmm. So it's crazy, you know what I'm saying, to think about, but you know.
That's true, because where I work, bro, I feel like I'm like one of the youngest people in the building. Mm-hmm. Honestly. I mean, I feel like an old young man.
Yes.
An old young
Yes.
man. I
Yes.
mean, like seasoned. You know, like you always make this reference as far as when you throw things into the crock pot, you let it marinate, you let it mature and do its thing.
Let it sizzle.
You let it sizzle for 12, 13, 16 hours.
Mm-hmm. And slow roast.
You slow roast that thing, and then when it's done, I mean, just the end product of just the tenderness and just just like all the hard work that was put in to get, I'm just gonna say some pot roast, to being what it is, and just watching it just mature and ultimately become what it becomes when it's done. I mean, that's really like how I feel right now. Is we're young still, but we're pretty seasoned.
Yeah.
In this thing now, bro. And honestly, I'm sure you're gonna attest to this as well with all the craziness going on. It's a blessing to be where we at as far as just living.
Where we from and what school that we went to, bro, being 31 is an extreme blessing. I know a lot of people ain't make it to see sophomore year. I know a lot of people ain't make it to see junior year. I know a lot of people ain't make it to see graduation. You know what I'm saying? For us to, you know what I'm saying? Hey, bro, you know what I'm saying? It's a blessing. I was meant to be 30, though. I was supposed to be born in 93. But my mom drunk castor oil and pushed me out early. In 92 Christmas Eve. She was like, I'm tired of being pregnant. It's time for you to get up out of here.
Yeah, well, because I was born 2 months early.
Oh, so we both was A.
I was
Both
yeah,
was
I was a preemie. I was supposed to be born May 29th, 92. I was born March 29th.
I was supposed to be an Aquarius. I'm so glad I'm not.
I was supposed to be a Gemini.
Appreciate you, my boy. Thank you, Brody. Hey, I'm glad to be a Capricorn, bro. We the GOAT. You feel me? Literally the GOAT.
I'm
not about to have this conversation. We start the year off with a bang, and we end it with a bang. Nobody can say that.
I mean, I have some slight bias towards Caps because of one of the favorite women in my life. She's a Capricorn, but I mean, Capricorns are cool, man. I don't got nothing
Who's
against
a Capricorn?
Capricorns.
For real?
Yeah,
didn't know that.
Yeah, she's a Capricorn.
She December or January?
January.
Cool.
January. But yeah, man, happy birthday, bro.
Thank you.
I'm proud of you.
Thank you.
To see where you started from as far as when I came into your life. Mm-hmm. I mean, just see where you at now, and just the amount of wisdom you have now. I would say in this patience as well, and just humility as well. It saddens me to say this, but it's rare nowadays to have those things just because of the society we live in. So, yeah, bro. Yeah, keep doing your thing. I'm proud of you, love you, and hey, like I always say, it's just the beginning.
Yes, sir.
It's just the beginning, bro.
Yes, sir.
Like we in our early 30s now,
mm-hmm.
and it feels as though we kind of long in the tooth, but we not.
Really not.
We're really not. Like we haven't peaked yet.
So, yeah, still got work to do. You know what I'm saying? I'm excited to see what the rest of my 30s behold.
Uh-huh.
You know what I'm saying? So, I'm glad they got them. Because there's a lot of people in their 30s still that don't got the right mindset. Shit crazy. You know what I'm saying? But I'm glad I have the mindset that I have at this age, and I'm just ready to continue to do great things, man.
So
I'm excited. That young old thing is real though.
No, it really is.
The young old, because
it is a real
where
thing.
I work at, because I got two jobs. I still work at BJ's at the restaurant, and then I work at a school.
Yep.
In the restaurant, they made me feel old. At the school, they made me feel young. Because there's a lot of grown ass people at the school. You know what I'm saying? So it's like I'm young, but I'm seasoned too. You feel me?
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? So
it's so when I say that, we are young old men, what I mean by that is it's a state of mind.
Thank you, Dance.
It's a state of mind
mm-hmm.
in terms of being a young old man, because when we were 17, 18, 16 years old, we weren't as mature as we are now.
Imagine if we was though.
But that's part of.
That's a cheat code.
I mean, this is going to kind of go into our topic today on manhood, but
it's kind of meant to be like that.
It's kind of meant to be like that. I mean, because I don't want to be 15, 16, 17, 18 years old, and then I'm, in a sense, a finished product as far as what I am mentally and emotionally.
Yeah. You know what I'm saying? That is it. Cheat codes is called cheat codes for a reason. You play a game with a cheat code and then try to play a game without the cheat code.
It's way harder.
It's different. You know what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm.
You got to build into what you're going to be. You don't start off like that. Like, everybody not Saitama. You're not going to start off just strong as hell.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? In the beginning of your story. You know what I'm saying? So, you know what I'm saying? It's like, at the same time, you can always say whatever, but at the same time, I'm glad, you know what I'm saying, I was able to go through that to develop the mentality I have. Because if you're not humble, thank you, Nisha. If you're not humble, life will humble you. Life will humble you real fast, quickly.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? And you got to just develop the mindset and to continue to go. Because when people get older and get like a certain age, they don't think they have to improve.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Like, old habits got to die. You know what I'm saying? And there's a lot of that in my family. You know what I'm saying? It's because you 50 years old and you've been doing 20 years of bullshit.
Yeah.
You think you can, hey, I love all y'all, appreciate you. You think you can continue to do bullshit because you can get away with it for 20 years.
Yeah.
But it's like, if a murderer been murdering for the last 20 years and been getting away with it, does it still make it right or wrong? You know what I'm saying? Wrong is still wrong, no matter if you get away with that shit. You know what I'm saying? But, you know, old habits die hard, they say.
Timo, it's good, bro.
You know what I'm saying? What's good, Brody?
Happy holidays.
Happy holidays. You know what I'm saying? So, like, the development, you know what I'm saying? Character development. That's what we love in shows and period in life is character development. You got to start somewhere.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? And
Yeah.
and develop and see the growth. So, yeah, bro.
It's it's levels to it.
Mm-hmm.
It's levels to it. Yeah, when we were younger, we wanted to grow up so fast, right?
That's a fact.
We wanted to have this. We wanted to have that. Our expectations of what we thought life was unrealistic at the time. And once you get out here and you get on your grind and you start doing your thing and you experience different things and you see different things and you go down certain paths, whether it worked for you or not, and then you do some self-reflection as far as, okay, I dodged a bullet, or okay, that worked out pretty well for me. Let me jot this down in my notes and kind of put that in my back pocket. And you channel all those things combined with how you were raised, right? Mm-hmm. What are your morals? What are your values? And you just continuously, you're continuously self-improving that as you age, right?
Thanks.
But it's so easy to get caught up in the matrix, right? And when people say that, people ask, okay, well, what is the matrix? The matrix is everything around us. Mm-hmm. Distractions, the social media, women, our boys.
You gotta dodge some Jones.
Everything. Yeah, all kinds of different distractions and things that are trying to take you out. And so,
you gotta hit that Neo. You gotta hit that.
So it's very, very important that that we surround ourselves with people and things, and that we have things in our life that keeps us on the straight and narrow, because it's kind of like, once you start to drift off the road, drift off your path, you may not be able to recover in the sense of, all right, I can correct myself, right? You may crash out, right? Facts. And depending on how you crash out, you either gonna live to tell the story, or that's gonna be the end of it. You know what I'm saying? In terms of life, so that's an extreme way of just saying that life is precious, right? This life we live is like I was telling Brian, before we started, it's a journey. It could be very, very unforgiving at times when things occur.
Yeah.
But it also can be very, very rewarding as well. The peaks and valleys. As frustrating as that can be, that's the beauty of why we're here. Like we're here doing what we do for a reason. It might not make sense in the time in which we're doing it, but we're here for a reason. Like we're living our lives a certain kind of way for a reason. And we may not understand until later on. And that's something that I'm so locked in on, trying to figure out, what is my purpose as a man? What is my purpose? Why am I here? Not in the sense of I don't want to be here, but what impact am I supposed to have in this life that I'm not privy to right now for people around me? I'm still trying to figure that out. I feel like I'm getting closer, but things evolve and change very quickly. So I mean that's just something that I'm, with looking back on just this year, right? This year, this is the season finale. We've had some amazing guests come on the show. I mean, we can go down the line. It's been a roller coaster.
Throughout the seasons.
Yeah. I mean, I would say this year was better than last year. Just for me personally. But it still had its ups and downs.
Mm-hmm.
And I think when we, because I'm learning this as I speak, but I'm so used to having things go my way, because when I was in the military, I mean, everything went my way for the most part. But being on the other side of it now, me being out of the military, it hasn't exactly been that way. Mm-hmm. And so I think within our own lives, we have to get comfortable with knowing and realizing that everything is not going to go your way, even when you expect it to, or even when you plan for it to. Like Ito said last show, you can do everything right and still fail. I mean that message alone just kind of makes you realize, okay, all right, I got to keep pushing.
Hold on, call in, Pat. Hold on, I'm gonna give you the number. Call in.
I gotta keep pushing, because if I don't continue to stay on my purpose and stay on my path,
call in, Pat.
The people around me who's expecting me to, who sees me as one way, and being a specific kind of person, and
that's the number right there. Call in.
And once you kind of get away from how you naturally are, questions begin to get asked as far as, all right, like, what's going on? You know what I'm saying? So, yeah, I mean, this has been a great season. Great conversations we've had. Powerful conversations, riveting conversations, emotional conversations. And yeah, just about just keep growing. Keep growing. So,
yo. Yo. Pat.
Big Scoop.
Yo. You hear us?
What's up, bro? You on? We can hear you.
Hello.
Yeah, we can barely hear you.
What?
What just happened?
I don't know, man.
The connection might be bad or something. I don't know.
I don't know. But so yeah, man. So looking back on this year, what is it that you're proud of? What is it that you're not proud of?
Good question.
That you kind of want to just be aware of once you
Yo. Pat.
You're Big Scoop. What it do?
What's
up,
good,
bro?
We can hear you, Pat.
We can hear you.
What's on your mind, bro?
Big Scoop.
Yo,
What's up, bro?
Yo,
We can hear you.
We can hear you, my boy.
What's on your mind?
Size King. What the hell?
All right, come on, bro. Let's move on, man.
All right.
But yeah, so like what? Oh, my mother trying to. Oh, Mom, just call into the show. I got the number pinned.
I don't know if it was his,
Mom, call into the show. I got the number
I
pinned.
don't know if it was his phone or what. He just kept saying too big. Like he couldn't hear us. Okay.
Oh, it could be that. But yeah, so yeah, looking back on this year, what are some things that you're proud of? What are some things that you're not so proud? I mean, kind of putting you on the spot, but
I'm proud of the growth of doing the show, the growth of getting better at when to answer questions, when to converse with somebody, when to not cut them off, and things like that. I'm proud of myself of to continue to try to get better in life.
mm-hmm.
What I'm upset and I'm going to change in the new year is not a lot of skits. I backpedaled a lot
Drastically.
when it came to my skits. So
Yeah.
I gotta step my game way back up in the new year as a thing that bothered me
Yeah.
for a while now. So yeah, I'm gonna get back at it. It's demand. People miss it, and I got a lot of things on the shelf.
Mm-hmm.
So yeah, if I can dictate one thing that I think I feel that is that. So I'm gonna get better. Trust me, I'm gonna get better. What's up, Ray? Trust me. So yeah. How about you? Oh yeah, entertaining these hoes, man. I had to put that out there because I entertained some people that are not supposed to be entertained. I hope y'all see this. Hope y'all on the live, real talk. Because y'all wasting my time. Real spill, I can't never get that time back.
Yeah.
Never. Thanks a lot. Go ahead, bro. My bad, bro.
Nah, it's all good. I would say for myself, what I'm most proud of is
About to pull up.
okay. I'm most proud of just the consistency of just showing up. Not just with the show, but just everything. Because one thing that I'm never gonna do is give up. No matter how things may seem at that moment in time. Anything that I've done, I've never given up on anything that I've decided to participate in.
That's a fact.
So what I would say is I'm proud of my consistency of always just showing up. But what I'm not proud of is my patience. I kind of got away from being patient, just because of just varying different things that has occurred. Not just this year, but just within the past couple years. My patience got a lot lower. My compassion got a lot lower. My discipline got a lot lower. And my humility got a lot lower. So I'm not proud of any of those things. And my trustworthiness from people around me got a lot lower on their part from towards me. So I'm not proud of any of those things, but
Do you think you contributed to that untrustworthiness?
yes.
Is that a word?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, I do think so. And so it's really getting back to who I am. Um, I mean, because I've had some pretty good successes this year, but I think to me the bad overshadows that. Because
with people like us, it's always going to.
Yeah, because I'm always going to do my thing,
Mm-hmm.
right? And okay, I already know that. But then when it's the other stuff, especially, you know, when it's kind of foreign territory for me, and for others who love and support me, it is like a head scratching kind of a moment, like what's going on.
Yeah, especially when you said the compassion part, especially for me knowing you, that's like, whoa, okay. You know what I'm saying? Like, where do you think that like stems from? Or is it like or is it outside factors that affected that?
I mean, you know what? I would say it's a combination of a lot of different things. Things just snowballing. Because, you know, when things snowball, and like for us, right? Because we feel as though we always have things under control.
Or try to be.
Or, yeah. And I remember when we had a discussion a couple years ago, actually, in terms of when you're the rock, right? Like when you're
the glue.
When you're the rock, when you're the glue, when you're this consistent type of person towards everyone around you.
Who was that for you?
Right, and when all of a sudden you don't become that, when all of a sudden you get away from that,
it affects so many other people.
It affects so many other people that you realize that you don't realize that it affects at that time.
Yep.
Until you get on the other side of it.
Yep. It's weird because like
yeah,
you know, other people you see that you close with, you know, said to have a relationship with, you can see them go through the same thing and not affect as much.
What's going on, y'all?
But once you do
Happy holidays.
Once you do it in the way the person you are and the consistency of you being that person you are, you know what I'm saying, have a way more, you know, greater impact. You know what I'm saying? You're like, damn. You know what I'm saying? It's like sometimes when you that person, it's like you can't have a bad day. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
I can't go nowhere and just be in my mode and be within my thoughts. You know what I'm saying? What's wrong with you? Something's going on. What's wrong? You know what I'm saying? Because you that light. You know what I'm saying? So when you not that light, people like, okay, what's going on? You all right?
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? So I get it, bro. You know what I'm saying? It's kind of hard to try to continue to be that glue when you don't got no glue. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, when you I saw a reel on Instagram, from a brother, and he was basically saying, it's okay, and we've talked about this too, it's okay to not be okay. You know what I'm saying?
Facts.
Because that's still real human emotion.
Facts.
Right? But what it comes down to is recognizing it and then identifying why it is you're not okay.
Facts.
And then doing the work from there.
Facts.
Because
with me, you know, when like normally before, you know what I'm saying, like when people ask you okay, even though if you're not, you be like, I'm all right.
Yeah. Oh, I'm good.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Now I be like, I'm just fucked up, but I'm here. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
I'm not good, but I'll be all right. I'm here. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah. Yeah.
What's up, my boy?
So, yeah. So for so really, I mean, to to answer your question. Yeah, I'm proud of my consistency of always showing up, but I'm not proud of all the other things I outlined. Having less patience, being less trustworthy, being less compassionate, having less humility, and all those things for a large part of my life what and who I am, and I got away from that.
Yeah.
And when things snowball, we spend so much time trying to survive and avoid the snowball. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
It's like an avalanche.
Facts.
You're trying to get out the way, but at some point, you can't keep dodging it.
No, not at all, bro.
I mean, in a sense, it sounds kind of crazy, but once the avalanche is done, okay, the mess has to be cleaned up.
That's a fact.
It has to be cleaned up. So, yeah, I mean that's what my focus really for next year. Is going to be is getting back to me being me, and not letting not letting the rigors of the life that we live get me off track like that again.
Facts.
Because life is going to life. I mean, it's meant to be hard.
That's
if you
the thing
if you want to be successful.
I cannot let life dictate my path and my passion. That's what I did with the skits. You know what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm.
And it's frustrating, but I know what I can do better. You know what I'm saying? It was some things that was out of my hands, but it was a lot of things that was in my hands that I could have, prevented. Because the last time I was doing it consistently, got my greatest numbers ever, 100K views. You know what I'm saying? It was doing numbers. So I know consistency is a fact, so I got to get back on there so I can get back doing my thing. You know what I'm saying? So, yeah, trying to not let outside noise and life dictate what I'm supposed to do. You know what I'm saying? Mm-hmm. And fight through that shit and try to have a balance. You know what I'm saying? Like, balance is key, especially when we get older.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? But, because naturally when you get older, your patience dwindles a little bit because you just not going to deal with certain shit now. Mm-hmm. You know what I'm saying? It's like, bro, I'm too grown to be going through that bull job with you. You know what I'm saying? Go sat down somewhere. I don't got time for that. But sometimes we have to. Okay, is necessary sometimes, and sometimes you need to pull it back and have a little patience. You know what I'm saying? But it's a fine line, between that. You know what I'm saying? Because it's some things out here I'm just not about to tolerate. As a grown man, I'm just not going to tolerate. You know what I'm saying? I'm just not. So, yeah. Working at the school tests my patience a lot. You know what I'm saying? Let me tell you something. Let me tell you the story. And I ain't gonna say the little boy name. But, bro, because in between, we got to clean in between the lunches, right? So I'm sitting down with a couple of my coworkers, and we talking. It was a teacher, and then my fellow custodian, Shorts, Vito. Shout out Vito. Mm-hmm. What's the name? The little boy went to the bathroom. We was talking for a little minute, maybe like 20-something minutes. Then he come back skipping, la da da, and I'm like, "What you doing in the bathroom so long?" You know what I'm saying? Mm. And then Vito was like, "You had to poop?" And he was like, "Yeah." So we talking, and then a teacher come in and he has a heavy, strong Ireland accent. I'm not gonna do the accent because I have a terrible Ireland accent. And he was like, "I think it's dirt on the." I think it's dirt on the ground, on the floor, and the bathroom is a mess. So I was like, all right, we going to join. I'm like, that's not dirt. That's shit. This little boy. It's not like he was on his way to the bathroom, had to hurry up, and he was, you know what I'm saying, he about to doodle on himself, and then he doodled on his way to the toilet, right? This boy was fine. He was just walking fine, like he ain't had to rush and none of that. This boy doo-doo on the way out the toilet. Like he doo-doo in the toilet, then in front of the toilet, then walking the way out the bathroom in the middle of the floor, and then wiped a little bit and like fell and then it dropped it on the ground, dog. I'm like, holy shit. Literally holy shit. Literally holy shit. Holy shit. You just skip past the skipping. He was so happy. He was gleeful. He's gleefully skipping. Just without a care in the world. And it's fresh. You know, it's fresh. You know this just happened. As a custodian, I can know when it's fresh and when it's been sitting. Because if it's fresh, if you get it fresh, it's not going to be big of a stain. If it's sit for a little minute, that thing going to smear. It's going to smear. It's going to smear. It was fresh. He was so, I'm telling you, he was so, like, bro, he was frolicking. He was frolicking up the daggone hallway without a care in the world.
Bro, he relieved
himself. I said,
himself.
hey, come here, bro.
He relieved himself.
No, you did not do that, bro. Bro. There's a whole toilet in there, bro. They be so disrespectful in there. And man. And the grown women in there be gross too. Some of y'all nasty. Cause you know they got the little trash cans in the stores for the women, for they tampon it.
Yeah. Yeah, I've
wrap it up. Wrap that thing up. You got, and then you wipe your ass, put it in the damn.
Yeah, I've heard some stories, bro, of like the women's bathroom.
It's blood on the toilet. You know?
Come on, bro. Yeah.
I be like, bro, I don't pay me enough for this, bro. That's what I'm trying to get a post out job. I'm trying to be a mailman. Fuck this. I get my hours, the hours I accumulated, I can switch over. I'm trying to be a mailman. I ain't trying to, look, I'm about to do, get a good job, nice job.
That's great benefits too.
Hey, I'm telling you, I'm trying to do that in DoorDash. I'm going to quit that job and BJ's.
Yeah, it's a great benefit.
I'm telling you, I'm trying to get that because it's got benefits. So I'm trying to get a job with benefits. We got to think about
the thing,
shit like that.
I mean, even like with UPS too. UPS now, because what I would say about UPS, I don't know about FedEx, but I do know about UPS. Believe promoting from within.
That's a fact, but I'm not putting in that work for UPS right now.
Yeah, I mean, yeah.
If I would have did it at a younger age, then yeah, you know what I'm saying. But I'm not dealing with that.
Yeah,
not now.
Yeah,
not now. Not now.
My party man.
Yeah.
Sorry,
yes, sir.
Oh no.
You good. You the good. You the only. Yeah, more or less. But what's the name? You the only person I know that got a cleaning lady. Oh, he was like, yeah, I gotta wait for my clean lady. I said, clean lady.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I'm like, cleaning lady.
And I guarantee you, he take care of her too.
Got to.
My sister said I live like a white man with a butler. I believe in
talking to the mic.
I believe in comfortability.
Mm-hmm.
I
Yes,
be
sir.
moving around too much. I said, man.
Nah, you a busy man. You a busy man. So I guess it's here, y'all.
Yeah.
Yes, sir.
Yeah.
But loud.
Big bro.
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir.
Welcome to the show, bro. Welcome to the show.
Appreciate y'all fellas. We go back like a freeway.
Oh, yeah, man.
Yeah.
I'm telling you.
Good man.
Yeah.
Yes, sir.
Good man.
Yes, sir. Bro, I'm glad to have you on, bro. You know what I'm saying? You always been a big brother type, to everybody you come across. You know what I'm saying?
I appreciate that.
I want to give you flowers because you the perfect example of what I mean, that you can be from the hood, but you don't gotta be hood all the time.
Yes, sir.
You know what I'm saying? You know what I'm saying?
Yes, sir.
You my guy. You taught me a couple lessons that I just want to, before you get into your story and all that, a couple lessons. First, you taught me if your passion not in it, don't be in it.
Yes, sir.
We
you remember
wrestled.
that? You remember that?
I remember that very vividly. Because you was the reason why I stopped doing wrestling. One of the reasons. I hated wrestling.
Oh, man.
I hated it with a passion. And you can tell.
He was the perfect everything for it.
Yeah.
I didn't have the passion for it.
Right.
Yeah.
Right.
And I was still little bodied back then. I wasn't
Yeah.
strong as I was.
He just had
Joey,
he had to look.
You know what I'm saying? Facts. No, facts. No, he's right.
It's the
He
head,
right.
bro.
I say he was weak. He wasn't weak because
No.
Because I
Yeah.
sparred with him. I mean, you know.
But nah, like he was like, hey Scoop, if you're not into this, bro, you can't really, give it all because you cheating on everybody else in here.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? And I thought about that. I was like, you right. And I'm like, I'm not about to do this. I know you want me to wrestle and all that, but I'm not about to do this. And I'm going to do swimming.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? And being top 10 in the
I
county
felt like
in
you was
swimming.
there for a while though.
I was there for 2 years.
Yeah, about to say I felt like you was there for a while.
Yeah, I was.
I don't remember you not there.
I was there. No,
Yeah.
Powell wanted me there.
Yeah.
I had to be there. So, you know what I'm saying? I did. You know what I'm saying?
People don't know that I always say when I'm talking about wrestling, that's one of them sports that you can't just wing it. You gotta want to do it. It ain't you just can't. Nah, you
It's
gotta want
nothing
it. You
but
gotta
grind.
be. Some sorts you can bullshit.
Yeah,
you know what I'm saying.
Yeah.
You can't do that with wrestling.
No, I mean,
And I saw it. I was like, because I've been back in the day. I'm like, it was certain little things my grandmother wanted me to do, and I was like, I don't want to do that.
Yeah.
I'm outside.
Yeah.
I don't want to do that.
Yeah, yeah,
And I was like, man, he all right, but I could tell he didn't want to do it.
yeah.
I didn't know.
He don't know because of that situation, it made me bump up. Because back then, the weight class was 285.
It did 215.
And it was 215. I was doing 215. Sometimes I mess around with 189. But I bumped up because he didn't his heart wasn't in it.
Facts.
He could have did good at it, but his heart wasn't in it.
Yeah.
And I got stuck at heavyweight. Heavyweight was good for me because it was a slower pace than the guys my size. I could go with the guys my size, but the heavyweights, they just want to grab you.
Right.
My bad about the Malons.
No, you good. You good.
They want to just grab you. So I was faster than them, and they I did good at it
Yeah.
because of the pace, and I ain't had to make weight. The weight class 285. I was like 185, 205.
So you was good.
I was good.
That's
Damn, Scoop took me back.
Yeah,
But that's
Yes, sir.
that's a good start into the conversation we was having, before you got here, bro. Which is as far as because the topic that we have for the show today is manhood,
Man time.
man time, and I'm gonna read the definition of I mean it's subjective of course, but of what Google says, but it says hold on, give me a second. Basically the key word in manhood is masculinity. Courage, bravery, trustworthiness, discipline. And so with the climate we're living in right now, we're from this area, so we see what's going on. There's a perception that manhood is, being a hoodlum, right? Manhood is committing crimes. Manhood is showing how tough you are, right? But really, manhood is the complete opposite of all that stuff.
Exactly.
It's taking care of your responsibilities, being on your purpose, being trustworthy, being disciplined, being useful for the people around you in your community, being a leader, So briefly, bro, just speak on that, because, you know, me and Scoop was talking about how when we were 16, 17, 18 years old, we weren't nearly as half as what we are now.
Mm-hmm.
Just because it took us time to get to where we are just by different experiences and just simply living. So just just speak on what manhood is to you, and really the importance of it, because it's really a dying thing in our society now. So
yeah, piggyback off you, everything you said, that's being a man. And I, you know, me and my cousin, when we talk sometimes, and you know, we might be talking about some neighborhood stuff or anything, and I be like, you know, people like to say they on man time. And I say I live on man time. It's not a seasonal thing for me. It's not a, you know, it's not something cool to do. I live on it. Like that's just how I am. It wasn't a thing for me. I've been like that when it wasn't cool. You know what I'm saying? Like how you said.
That's a fact.
I tell people I'm a neighborhood guy. I'm not a street dude, but I'm a guy that been around the streets. My friends, my peers, guys I grew up with, they were street dudes. You know what I'm saying? They was the gangsters. I was around them. You know what I'm saying? And even then, you know, in that gold era, we talking about when we was wrestling.
The gold era,
and I call it the gold era.
Yeah.
Back then, I was still on man time. I was still having fun. I still did stuff I wasn't supposed to do. Yeah. But I was still me.
Right.
Facts.
Right here. You can't help who you are.
Facts.
So everything you said, I agree with that.
Facts.
And, you know what I'm saying? It's very important. Now, especially nowadays, because like I said, we was having fun and we was wilding, but this new era of youngins, they need.
Yeah, man. Yeah.
You need some guidance, man.
Yeah.
And it was enough. Go ahead.
It's important to have some man time more than ever than now, because of what's going on, how things are going. I work with them youngest, so I see it. I see it every day, and I'm like, man. I say, I wonder how people should look at us, because I feel like I feel like they worse than us. I might be wrong.
Hey, it's another lesson that you taught me was don't judge a book by its cover, and I think that's what the false narrative of manhood is starting to be. You know what I'm saying? Because when you really standing on man time, living in man time within your being, you know what I'm saying? It could be looked at as toxic masculinity, and you just being a man. You know what I'm saying? You know what I'm saying? Like, bro, like you realize, like, bro, like when I first had met you, I was like, bro, this nigga's like the fucking king of Kidland, bro. Like this nigga, like freshman year, bro, going in, bro. I was like, man, when
Gold nerd.
Shout out to the gold nerd. Shout out to the gold nerd.
Gold nerd.
Real talk. And the wisdom, even back then, bro. You know what I'm saying? And I'm like,
I felt it.
You know, everybody felt it. You know what I'm saying? I think
a lot of that come from my I was raised by my grandmother. You know.
Okay.
You know, anybody know me know I'm a grandma's boy, and I ain't got no shame in it.
Ain't nothing wrong with that.
It ain't, you know,
at all.
To me, it ain't nothing like a grandmother, a mother, a grandmother. Grandma always say grandmas make the world go round. Mothers make the world go round.
Facts.
I think grandmas should be forever. That's just me being selfish.
Yeah.
I'm so fed up make me better. I got a whole lot of, you know what I'm saying? So, you know, that's just her in me. You know, I always been with grandma. You know, my grandma's still here. You know, I tell people all the time, like, me and my sister take care of her. My sister do what I can't do for her. You know, she's always been a big mama. Because, you know, grandmas be young.
Yeah.
You know,
some
grandmas be young now.
Yeah.
Like, I got a lot of siblings. My twin sisters, they was grandmas, I believe, in their 30s.
Wow.
Yeah. And I say I work with them youngers, and my sisters that was grandmas in their 30s, their kids had kids. And those kids are at my school that I met. So I'm a grand uncle.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? So,
that's a blessing.
So when I say grandma, I mean a big mama. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
You know what Bernie Mac say on Kings of Comedy? He say, I'm gonna come with that flower dress on, wig cocked to the side, and she come. I had a big mom,
Facts.
so you know.
Yeah, that lessons that you learned back in the day from from your grandma and just staying on man time from people looking at you a certain way because you came from somewhere and still be able to, block the bullshit and still be you regardless. How do you, interpret that into you being dealing with the kids, being a behavioral therapist, and with the alternate schools and all that? How do you put those lessons into the people that you work with now, the students that you work with now?
It's easy because they I'm them and them me. We come from the same environment.
They can relate.
You know what I'm saying? The school I'm at or the schools I be working at be in the area, and the one that I'm at now, it's my middle school.
Right.
So I'm the part one of the first classes that came out of that school. Anybody that's from my side of town back in the day, the middle school was Charles Curl.
Right.
If you was in in Kidland in that area, then they built my middle school, which is Golson, G. James Golson. Mr. Golson was the principal at Fairmount Heights back in the day. So and so them kids, we from the same environment. I probably know their mother, their father.
So what
We
is
can
the
relate. I look like them.
Yes, sir. So what is the pros and cons of being in that field? Because I know it can be frustrating and probably have you get held back from have you ever get static from the parents when you're trying to do something or?
The parents, see, the parents, when working with the at-risk youth, the parents kind of know, oh man, they gonna need a little extra love,
Yeah.
something like that. And I know majority of the parents, because you know what I'm saying, because we came up together, but the cons, you can't reach everybody.
Yeah.
Some of them they just
That's the frustrating part.
Yeah, you can't reach all of them. You need more time with them. You know what I'm saying? You that's the contour. And being inside the school, there's certain stuff that you can't do, certain stuff that you can't say.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Like the system kind of make it where you can't help them. Some people, like my sister was telling me about this, talking about this the other day, how she feel like she can't be as effective because how the system is. Because she worked inside the school system. You know what I'm saying? So that's a con to it. But I love, you gotta love it. If you don't love it, it ain't easy dealing with somebody else's kids.
Yeah.
Uncle Loud love the kids.
I think and a big thing that you brought up that was key, like even when we was growing up, was our parents and our loved ones being on the same page with school administration in the sense of, hey, my child may need a little extra help. And I think when you have that unity in the sense of if everyone is on the same page as far as how can I get my child to be better than what they are or be more productive than what they are, it makes it a lot easier for you to apply whatever methods and things you have in your toolbox to to help make that a thing, because we talked about this before on the show as far as it truly does take a village.
Yep.
Yeah. And I was about to
raise a child. Yeah.
That old school village mentality it's not existing no more.
It's gone. Yeah.
No,
Back in the day, if another adult told you not to do something or such and such, you just listen. These days, these youngers might try to attack you. You ain't my mother, you ain't my father.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
You can get yoked up by the neighbor.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
She'd bring you home just like this.
Yeah.
He was out
And it
here
was
acting
cool.
a fool.
It was cool.
Yes, sir.
Yeah.
Yes, sir. A couple seasons back, we had my old YMCA counselor on, Mr. Ed.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? And y'all two have similarities. And he was one of those dudes that he didn't have to do the extra mile that he did.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? He didn't have to do that. Yep. You know what I'm saying? But he did it because he loved the kids. And he, again, you know what I'm saying, from the hood, but not a hood nigga.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
And was able to relate and you know what I'm saying, and not be about the bullshit sometimes the hood brings, but still can relate because I came from this, but you don't gotta be this. You know what I'm saying? And to have that extra love, you know what I'm saying? It was like, people like you deserve flowers, bro. You know what I'm saying? For with the impact that you make, you know what I'm saying? Because from every person he touched, everybody's gonna remember Mr. Ed. Everybody you touch, everybody gonna remember Bilal. You know what I'm saying? There's probably people that you don't even know you touched that you touched. You know what I'm saying? In a way. You know what I'm saying? Like, I remember I was talking to my cousin Jellica. I don't know if you know Jellica, but she knows you, and you touched her as well. You know what I'm saying? So, you know, people like you deserve flowers, you know what I'm saying, because you're so impactful in our communities. You know what I'm saying? Within our communities, we need Mr. Eds. We need Bilals. You know what I'm saying?
Mr. Ed. I feel you.
You know what I'm saying? I needed that. You know what I'm saying? He was my dog. He was a extension from my father. He was basically, as a kid, because sometimes you can have doubts about what your parents say about stuff like that. But when you have an extension from your parent, from somebody else, and YMCA teaching you the same shit, it verifies and like, okay, you know what I'm saying? That's what I get it now. You know what I'm saying? I was able to help that, and
I still get like that. Everything, like I said, I was raised with my grandmother. So much stuff she told me. And my grandma almost 100 now. Yeah. So when I said, when I was younger, she was a real big mama. She was old when I was little. Stuff she used to say. I'd be like, man, what? It's so much of an age gap. She in her 70s. I'm a kid. I'm like, man, what's she talking about? I get in there. I got to be in the rain. I drive here. I'm like, that's what Miss Sofetta was talking about. Yeah. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah. And being consistent with it all the time. When you consistent with it and you let the Lord use you in the way every single day, you don't know how that's going to impact you. When you was, you know, teaching lessons like that, being the big brother, at that time, my dad had just passed away.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? Freshman year. So I don't know if you knew that at the time, but you know what I'm saying? You doing that, you being consistent, you was able to help me get through that. You know what I'm saying? And you never know what somebody going through. That's why you always have to be consistent or whatever you do. You know what I'm saying? So, like, yeah, bro, like, you touched me more.
And that stuff seemed like yesterday. That was like 2008?
7, 8?
7, 8.
Yeah. Yes, sir. You know what I'm saying? He died in 06, in the beginning of my freshman year. You know what I'm saying? So I was lost, you know what I'm saying? So to have the extra guidance from you, from a dude that worked at Duval, Waverly Carter, you know what I'm saying? From Powell, you know what I'm saying? Like it helped me, Mr.
Dudes,
Ed.
Mr. Ed.
Yeah.
Like, people like Coach Powell. Coach Powell was my PE teacher at Galston, at my middle school that I'm at now.
Didn't know that.
I was, like I remember I said, when they built Galston, the boundary changed. So instead of us going to, back then I guess we were supposed to go to Parkdale. Now we go to Duval. Powell when I was in that school, running around, acting a fool, slamming people and all type of stuff. So you like to slam, you come with me. You come. I'm talking about 7th grade. You come with me. He kept his word.
Yeah.
7th grade, 8th grade I was with him. 9th grade, get to Duval, I'm with him. Powell got me in college.
That's what's up.
So you know them, like you said, the Mr. Eds, them Coach Powells.
Yeah.
I had another dude from Galston, Mr. Lee. Mr. Lee stayed with me the whole time. You know, just being a good brother. You know,
we need people like that. One thing on the show I wanted to talk to you about is the work that you did with Trayvon White, because that brother is. I appreciate that brother because he's trying to do something, you know what I'm saying, real good in this community.
No, let's get this clear. Trayvon White is the truth.
Yes.
I was just happy to be in the number to support the brother.
Yes, sir.
You know what I'm saying? I ain't really do nothing with Trayon.
Okay.
I was just supporting the brother.
Okay.
You know what Trayon say? He say, don't stay in there, do something.
Yeah.
See, I work in DC in the summers and with they park and rec. And I got into doing that by having conversations with Trayon. You know what I'm saying? So whenever he got something going on, on that side of his town, I pop up. You know what I'm saying? Show face, because I know I got a lot of city friends too. You know, so anything you seen me with him, and that was all him.
Okay.
You know what I'm saying? Just supporting the brother. You know what I'm saying? Trying to be involved.
breaking bread.
That's one of the people that I would love to have on the show. Just have a conversation with him because you know what I'm saying. What he doing is another one of those people that deserve fight, bro. Real solid, and you can tell he pure.
Yeah.
He's pure.
I tell people,
you can tell, bro.
I tell
you know
people
what I'm saying? Because
an
the enemy
opinion.
work harder when it's pure.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
I tell people that have an opinion, like if you might come by somebody having a conversation. They might even be from the city. I'm not from the city. I'm a Landover dude.
Right.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I'm saying? I'm like, I really know Shawty. Shawty really, he mean that. That's him.
Yeah.
No matter what you think of him. You know what I'm saying? Or what opinion you got of him, or what he did, or what he didn't do, or something like that.
Right.
That's him. He pure.
You can tell. You can tell, and I have so much respect for that man. You know what I'm saying? I wanted him to win. You know what I'm saying? Because of that. You know what I'm saying? I ain't gonna speak on who in office right now, but we need somebody like him. We need somebody like Red Grant. You know what I'm saying? Like we need somebody that's pure-hearted for this city. You know what I'm saying? Because we need it. Because we going through it. We going through it hard. You know what I'm saying? And there's people like that. People like Mr. Ed, people like you, people like Waverly Carter, people like Powell, pure heart and coming from your heart. You know what I'm saying? That's what we need. That's what we need in our community. That's what we need in our state. That's what we need in our country, in the world, period. You know what I'm saying? We lack a lot of pure-hearted people in powerful positions. And we going through a lot of bullshit because it's not pure-heartedness, bro. You know what I'm saying? It's rooted in evil and hate and greed. You know what I'm saying? We need more pure-hearted people that have power. And it's kind of hard because they can tell you're pure-hearted and you're not going to be easy manipulated, not going to be corrupted because it's coming from heart. This is God's work. You know what I'm saying? You can't corrupt God's work. You can't corrupt God's work.
You hit the nail on the head, bro. Honestly.
You can't.
Nah, I mean, you
can't.
Nah, you hit the nail on the head, bro.
You can't, bro. You know what I'm saying? We need these pure-hearted people. You know what I'm saying? We need platforms like this is coming from a pure-hearted place where we can talk about the topics we need to talk about. You know what I'm saying? We just need more pureness in this world, bro. We do, bro, or we gonna go down a path of darkness that we already going down.
Yeah. And you know, and so I guess, you know, since we're kind of on that note, you know, because like Bilal said, you know, Trayon, he's out in the community doing it, right? And
that's man time,
right?
And
you hear me?
Trayon, one of the people that was doing it when it wasn't popular.
Yes.
Right.
The same way, like I had a neighbor that was involved in, you know, the community stuff, and she kept me with her, and had me around a bunch of influential people like that, and I was with her when it wasn't cool. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
When the community stuff wasn't cool, like when people was just doing it, and it was, you know, if you knew, you knew. That's Trayon. Trayon was doing it when it wasn't cool. That always been him. You know what I'm saying?
Before all the cameras and before social media and all that stuff. And I also think it's encompassing on us, you know, like with our platform and, you know, the people that we know to spread that energy and that word as well, you know, by jumping out in the community and providing our helping hands as well, because it's easy to talk about it, right? But
gotta be about it.
But putting that shovel in the ground and getting to work,
gotta be about it when it's ugly,
when it's not popular, yeah.
Yeah, when it's not popping, when it don't.
But you know, that's not everybody.
No,
it gotta be within you.
Mm-hmm. You gotta know that about yourself, though, Bilal. Yeah. You know what I'm saying? You can't put yourself out there. Then when shit get ugly, not beneficial to you, and then you take yourself out of it. You know what I'm saying? Don't put yourself in a position you're not there. Somebody, it's certain people that support the people that do that, not the people that the spearhead it. You know what I'm saying? You gotta know yourself. Like I said on the show a couple times below, I said know your manual. A lot of people don't know their manual, don't know what makes them tick, what makes them art. We know what makes you do what you do. You know what I'm saying?
My cousin talk about that too. Man, when I keep saying me and my cousin, when I say me and my cousin, I ain't just saying my cousin, I'm talking about the Sice King.
Yeah.
You know,
We was just trying to get him on.
Yeah.
We was just trying to get him on.
When I say my cousin, that's what I'm talking about. Shout out to the Sice King.
Pat.
Yeah.
Yeah, we tried to get him on the. He tried to
Pat.
call in. We had a little connection, but we gonna get him on the show next season though, for sure. But yeah, nah, that's
When
that's
I say
my
my
dog.
cousin, that's what I'm talking about. You know what I'm saying? When we talk all day like old men.
Yeah,
We were just talking about that, bro.
yeah. Nah, that's my dog. What's the name? Talk about a little bit about Nah Never.
Nah, never. You know, Nah Never was, it started off as a community thing, like some recreation type thing. And when we had Sit 'em Down Sandy come to us, try and get involved, me and the fellas, Sice King, and it was like, man, we might gotta organize this a little different because that's a whole added extra element. And when we thought like that and we did that, that's when we took it inside, got the gym, you know what I'm saying? Then it went from there. But it didn't start off like that. It wasn't supposed to be like that. But when Sandy came to us, that's when it went like that.
Shout out to Settle Down.
Yeah.
Shout out to Settle Down. Nah, that was a beautiful thing, man.
Shout out
When
to
I
the
see it,
guys. It's Now Never.
Facts.
Sice King, the mastermind, and he wanted to do this years ago. But I told him when he wanted to do it, it wouldn't have worked back then. He been had this in his mind to do this.
Yeah, he the Paul Heyman that shit in the DMV, man.
Yes, sir.
Now, real talk, we gotta get him on the show. But like, I was so happy to see that.
Like
you know
Paul
what I'm saying?
Heyman, right? I'm a wrestling fan.
Yeah,
Definitely the Paul Heyman.
He the Paul Heyman of this shit. You know what I'm saying? Like he the best promoter. You know what I'm saying when it comes to shit like that. Like so, they doing the
Shout out to the guys, the team.
Yeah, yes sir.
The Sice King, Block, Lloyd, Bust a Move, Big Cuz.
Bust a Move. I met Bust a Move when I was at Martini's for a battle rap event. That's a good dude.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, that's a good dude.
That's Big Cuz right there.
Yes, sir.
Original Kid Land.
I want to talk about the origins of you being the mayor.
The mayor.
The mayor. The unofficial mayor of Orlando. You feel me?
So,
you know what I'm saying?
That come from you, like I said, being outside.
Yeah.
Being in them go-go's. That come from me and Rick. I call him Double R, Reaction Rick. Rick gave, any nickname that you see me with, Rick gave it to me. I just run with it. Everybody, that's it. Rick gave me that nickname, loud. You know what I'm saying? The major, the mayor, anything. I just run with it. It's just me, my personality. Like I said, I always been outside, been around, been in the community, been in them go-go's. I know a lot of people. You know what I'm saying? Brush shoulders a lot of people. I'm a people person. So Rick just gave me that nickname. I'm like, it's just my personality.
Yep.
How I am.
Facts.
So, any nickname he give me, I just run with it.
Facts.
I just, I'm like, nah.
Nah, you the man.
I just run with it. So it's just a play off my personality.
You the man.
I'm a people person.
They need to go ahead and put you in the office right now. Get you a little office down there. You the man,
We
bro.
might have been talking about something. He like, man, you the mayor, man. You the mayor. I'm like, what?
People's mayor.
Yeah, shout out to Rick, man.
Yeah, shout out to Double R.
That's one of that's on my bucket list to have on the show.
My goat.
That's my go-to.
My bounce beat goat.
That's my go-to. My favorite band Reaction, Bilal.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? That's on my bucket list. Like he was like, so what's on your bucket list to have on the show, Rick?
Yeah.
Rick? You know what I'm saying? We already thought the ticket we tried to have him, but
it's been kind of tough with scheduling.
You know what I'm saying? Tough with scheduling,
Yeah.
but we're gonna try to get him next year. But
yeah.
hey, Rick, hey, bro, man, I got so much love for that brother, bro.
Yeah.
I swear to God, bro, it is nothing like getting stabbed by Rick. I don't care what nobody talk about, bro.
Oh yeah.
We gonna talk about it once we have him on, but people don't realize how influential he was to the game,
bro.
and how much of a leader he is, and we gonna talk about it once we have him
bro,
on.
I was about to go down.
Nah,
bro.
Double R. I call him Double R.
Bro, he that nigga, bro. He is the GOAT. I don't care what nobody talk about, bro.
Shout out to Rick Reaction.
Hey, bro. For real, bro. Like, he was the first nigga bro, I was out here telling niggas to wash my shoes. You hear me? Wash my shoes. What are you talking about?
Yeah.
I was out. What? Hey, bro. For real, bro.
Gold nerd.
Hey, I'm telling you.
That's why I call it the gold nerd.
Gold nerd. Yeah.
You feel me?
Yeah, that's
Gold
that's
nerd.
that's his yeah.
Bro,
As soon as you said gold nerd, I knew exactly what you were talking about.
You just like you were just writing up like us. Cause it was. Here's the thing: it was like you was having you can have so much fun with a hint of danger. You know what I'm saying? Because like, you was like you was having so much fun at it, and you at any moment it can go left. You know what I'm saying? Like, bro. It was just a time
Good
to
time.
be alive. Because me going to the Duval now, My dad used to listen to GoGo, but he listened to old school. You know what I'm saying? Like
He listened to GoGo.
Chuck. You know what I'm saying? But
we bounce beat.
we was in the bounce, bro.
I tell my kids at school, they be like, "What's Clay's skill?" I'm like, "You gotta speak up, man. I got bounce beat ears. I can't
Oh yeah,
speak up. I can't hear you. I got bounce beat ears."
Man, I'm telling you that. Do you remember 06 homecoming?
I remember all the homecomings.
When All Stars and ABM, bro, that was an experience for me, Slim. Hey, bro,
Yep.
ABM been stupid.
You know,
We talked about it with GoGo Frank.
I was at SGA, so
Yeah.
I remember planning it. Trying to get them.
I forgot you was at SGA.
I knew he was at SGA.
I forgot.
I was like, oh, they got Bilal at SGA. I'm like, oh yeah. But they stopped after that year. Because, you know, they got the fighting afterwards. They were shooting niggas with beanbags.
I think.
No, it was after 07. 07 was the last year.
Yeah, but they didn't come back to Duval after 06.
No. So what happened in 06 was so you remember you talking about 07 one. 06 we had
What's that 07?
CCB. I remember 06 one because 06 one, you know, was a lot of people from around my way that came up there.
No, matter of fact, that was 07. And the 06 one was the back to school night joint.
No, the 06 one was homecoming. We had
Yeah, that was the year before me.
Yeah, it was CCB, and I can't remember that band that was played. It was CCB that played 06, and then 07 it was All Stars.
Yes.
And
For homecoming.
Homecoming.
Yes.
But then they had one in the beginning of the year, the back to school night joint.
I can't remember.
Before school started?
No, it was like in the beginning of school.
I don't remember that.
You don't remember that one?
Nah, I don't.
I don't remember that one. But yeah, that one, that first, whoa.
That was 07.
Because that was when they was beefing. Yeah. And he was like, man.
Because 08, we didn't have it.
No,
but they had a show at
banned
the VFW.
At the VFW for sure.
Down the street.
That VFW, yeah. See, that was.
I was gone by then.
Yeah.
That was when they was. See, here it go again. You having so much fun, and then you hear, and then it just go left. Go left. We was talking about this when Kyle was on. You know what used to piss me off, man, and the fact that I used to always used to party. End up partying with y'all, in a party with Kinley all the time. Because, you know what I'm saying, I used to hang with Splash and all that. Shout out Splash, that's my guy. You know what I'm saying? That's my nigga, you know what I'm saying? I used to hang with them all the time, you know what I'm saying? I used to be so upset, like, look, it used to be most big Go-Go's, Reaction, the last two bands would be Reaction, TCB.
Mm-hmm. Yes.
You know where I'm about to go with this. Mm-hmm. Niggas used to stand in that line, pay them cut lines and all that, just to fight.
Yes, sir.
I don't get that. And then I used to tell niggas, I'm like, look, wait till Reaction play. Then you go ahead and do your thought. I mean, I would love to see TCB.
You think that you...
But... man, goddamn! I still ain't forgave Bubba, bro. On my 18th birthday, bro. I told this nigga, bro, he said, I'm about to pop off of this nigga. I said, bro, wait till Reaction play, bro. Just wait till after Reaction play, bro. It's my birthday, bro. I just want to hear Rick, bro.
Back then, I was such a fan of the music.
Yeah.
Damn.
And I used to hate that too.
Man.
Because, back in the day, you get a little bounce beat.
Poetry in motion.
Memory lane back in the day, early bounce beat. Reaction. A lot of people didn't like Reaction back then. Not to say it like that, but the band that everybody liked was like M.O.B.
Yeah.
T.O.B. Like 04, 06, especially around my way.
Yeah.
And I liked Reaction. They they didn't sound like nobody else.
Mm-hmm.
I was a fan of them. So a lot of times when we go to them clubs or them go-go's, and I'm like, man, if the show where Reaction was playing and they was on the card, I'm like, man,
Talk to
can
the
we
mic.
go at this time? Can we go at this time?
Mm-hmm.
Can we go at this time? Because I want to hear Reaction. And some people like, nah, we can go. You know what I'm saying? Because it was like one of them go-go's have all them bands.
Yeah.
After a while, people start catching the same ear that I caught. Like, man, these niggas sound like crank.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? So then it took off. But I always liked them.
Oh yeah.
So you know what I'm saying?
I think
Then when everybody started to go to see Reaction, like how I like Reaction, getting into it, you know, Snap Your Fingers is my favorite song.
Man.
Back in the day, they called it Any, Mini, Money, Mo. And my man, when he hit, it was just a struggle to get through. Any, Mini, Money, Mo. Shut down.
Couldn't even break down yet. Yeah.
I'd be so mad, like, y'all messed my song up. You know, so I feel you on that.
Hey, I'm telling you, he was having me saying rest in peace to people that I ain't had no idea who they was. You know what I'm saying? I was like, we rocking for Courtney. I don't know who that is. Rest in peace to that brother. But we rocking for you. You hear me? You know what I'm saying? Lolo, hey, we rocking for you too, brother. You know what I'm saying? I'm telling you.
But remember,
hey, bro.
Remember back then with the bands, real quick. Remember back then, because like you just said, Bilal, you would recommend, hey, like, play at this time. Well, let's play at this time. It wasn't such an egotistic trip about playing early.
No, I would tell the fellas around the way, let's go a little earlier.
Yeah.
Because I liked Reaction. You know, back in the day, Reaction
was playing first.
Reaction had been out.
Right.
But a lot of people, they was a DC band.
Right.
And a lot of people in our area, in, you know, Lando, PG County, they probably heard of them, but they didn't know too much about them.
Right. They weren't
But
established, yeah.
I got a cousin that be with Backyard, named by the name of Sweaty. And Sweaty used to bring the reactions. You know, like back in the day, the promoters used to pass their CDs out when you leaving the club.
Yeah.
So when he caught some of the CDs, he brought them in the house whenever he would come visit. And that's how I first heard Reaction on one of them CDs. I'm like, man, I want to go see them. But we, like I said, back in the day, you know, TCB always been the headlining band, and you know, it was MOB,
CCB, because
CCB
was on a run.
CCB was going to go see, like you said, during that time, T.O.B. and All Stars. You know, they had their bands they would go see that we would go see. I always liked Reaction. Then Reaction caught their wave, and everybody went to go see. But before Reaction caught their wave, I'm like, man, y'all, can we go a little? I want to go a little early. Catch Reaction. All right, we can go a little early. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
I think the first song I heard of Reaction was Shorty's.
They went crazy. Went crazy. That back in the day.
No, what really?
What?
I'm gonna tell you the CD that.
And then what's the name? The Beach of Feet Kings.
If you remember, the wrestling team used to come out to that.
Facts.
We had a home
Facts.
match.
Facts.
We used to come out to that.
Facts.
That old one.
Yeah. The original.
I don't even know where to find that one at.
The original.
I gotta go on YouTube to find that one.
You got to.
That old school. That old.
I have an iPod Touch that I don't know where it's at. I don't know where it's at. I've been missing for years.
I have an iPod.
I need it. I need it, bro.
Yeah, bro.
I got original joint from when Frank was giving me CDs and I burned on the joint from
Shout out to
Frank.
Hey, no, shout out to Frank, bro. Shout out to Frank. We had him on the show, bro. Like, hey, shout out to that man. And I was telling him, like, you are legendary. You know what I'm saying? You are DJ Clue. You are DJ Drama.
You know what's crazy though? Back then, he wasn't trying. He was just living. He wasn't trying to.
Yeah, he said that. Yeah,
he said that. He wasn't trying to be popular. He wasn't trying to be legendary. He just loved GoGo. You know, I always say when people get in them GoGo debates about, you know, bounce beat debates, I be like, not the only, but the opinions that I respect the most that ain't gonna be biased is GoGo Frank and Earl from No Impressions.
Hey, I fuck with
because Earl is a real fan of bounce beat. Whether it's his band or another band, he's gonna tell the truth. Frank the same way.
Facts.
Other people,
that's a fact.
And I can include myself. I'm a little biased when it comes to Reaction, when it comes to Double R, when it comes to Rick. I feel like Rick is the GOAT.
Me too.
I feel like he's the greatest.
Me too.
Nobody's gonna tell me different.
No, not at all.
And a little bit of that might come from because I always been a fan of that music. before I was real cool with the band. They took to
Right.
me how I took to them. You know what I'm saying?
It was my first and only favorite.
So
go-go
I
band.
take myself out of it, and I say I respect Frank's opinion and Earl's opinion because they're not gonna be biased.
Hey, I'm gonna respect your opinion all you want to.
I feel like I'm a little biased to Double R. You can't tell me nothing about it. He's humble. He a humble goat.
Mm-hmm.
He ain't gonna never say he the goat. A man the goat. Straight up.
Okay, with nobody.
I'm
saying.
gonna tell you the CD that made me fall. And this is so bad because we remember all the CDs for the most part, but the CD that made me fall in love with Reaction was the one from the G Spot.
Oh yeah.
The OAG, the G.
No, 9107.
Okay.
9107 from the G Spot. That made
Good
me
CD.
That made me fall in love with Reaction right there. I was like, all right, yeah.
The 07 one at the time was crazy too.
All the whole
They hit the bait
all
joint.
The 07.
Yeah, the bait, the shorties and Get Stupid.
No, you thinking?
Well, you talking about
you thinking
08.
of 428?
425 08.
That's
Oh,
not at
yeah.
the time.
Oh,
That's
wait.
me and
That's
Go-Go
how-
Frank.
okay,
favorite.
yeah.
Me and Frank favorite Go-Go CD is
That was 08?
425.
I thought
Yeah, that was
wow.
08.
That was singing year for me.
Right.
I always that was a perfect 08 singer send off CD.
Yeah.
That's me and Frank's favorite. When back in the day, when me and Rick used to talk about it, Rick used to say his favorite CD is 8307.
From Thai
Thai.
Thai seafood.
Me and Frank say
That's what I was thinking about.
Me and Frank say 425 is the best CD.
Double disc. Yeah. That was a double disc. Yeah. I forgot about 8307
That was crazy.
from Thai seafood. Yeah, that was a banger too.
My favorite song is
Golden era, man. Golden era.
But you want to have
she
a
pop
real
it.
bounce
Pop it.
beat, you know, you want to talk about some bounce beat, Earl and Go-Go Frank.
No facts,
I respect their
They
opinion.
they gonna
I
be
stand
mad at me
behind
because
them
I'ma
conversations.
always say Reaction is the GOAT.
Yeah.
Reaction is
But
the-
that's why I say
But
I take myself out of it
yeah,
because I feel like I'm a little biased because I always been a fan of the band before I was cool with the band, before I was working with the band.
yeah.
I always been a fan of that, of they sound. So I'm like, I take myself out of it.
Cause I break it down like this, Bilal.
I feel like if you put Rick up against anybody, I'm gonna say Rick a GOAT.
That's a fact.
That's me.
I don't care what nobody say.
You know what I'm saying? That's why I
Yeah.
take myself out of it.
I don't care what nobody say, but I break it down like this. I feel like Back is the best old school band. That's to me. I think Back the best old school. I feel like far as just far as just pure crankage, Reaction. Look, Reaction. If you want that pure crank, you gonna go to Reaction. Now, if you want to, what's the best go-go band? If nobody really know what go-go is, and you would have a band that's a go-go
good
band
question.
to
That's a question for Frank and Earl.
and the band to rock it out, and they would assess the music. I
For
say
somebody
new,
that's somebody that's
I
not
say
from here,
new
you say,
impressions.
I give shout out to the home team.
Yeah,
New impressions.
I would say new impressions would be better for that. You know what I'm saying? So, but everybody got their own. You know what I'm saying? Thing. But my thing about that golden era was. You had the new vision. You had
It's a reason why I coined it.
you had guap.
You know,
You
what else
had-
can you call it? That time.
You had 3DB. You had
Game
Next
Over.
Level. You
Game
had
Over.
Game Over.
AAO.
You had AAO. You had Surreal Expressions.
I just
You
commented
had
on some-
XIB.
I just
New
commented on somebody's
Action.
status
You
on
had
Facebook
True
about
Expressions.
Shout
It
out to
was
Dusty.
so, but
Shout out to
shout, we
Dusty.
had Dusty on the
Yeah.
show this year,
That's
bro.
the
It
real
was so,
one.
Yeah, that's another
Shout out to
brother.
Dusty.
bro. It was so much crank. TDB, bro. It's so
3DB.
much. I
Yeah.
said 3DB. I did. Well, oh my goodness.
That's a
man.
shout out to my man Sibo. 3DB got Perfection Band now.
No, that's who they are now.
That's
Right,
the-
yeah.
that's
Okay,
Perfection
that's why
is
they got
the-
the. Okay, now it makes sense why they got the 3 in their name. Okay,
Sibo
man.
is a underrated GOAT on that mic as a lead
Oh
as
yeah,
well.
yeah. He Bedrock. Oh my God.
You heard any Perfection new stuff?
Vaguely, a little bit.
I'm gonna send you some stuff.
Got you. Send me some.
Let's just listen to
Send
it.
me some.
Hey,
Send
Fat
me
Fly,
some.
I'm
bro.
gonna get you lit, Fat Fly.
You know who my good new band is? The Men. I fuck with
you
the
like The
Men.
Men?
The Men is fire.
They're Shout out to
When they
Cordell,
did
bro.
the,
Yeah, their catalog.
when they did the
Shout out to
Jefferson
my
bounce.
man, Dirty South. Watch him out, Cordell.
Hey, man.
Their catalog
Hey, the men is all right.
has exploded. Yeah.
You got a good group of dudes in that.
Yeah,
band.
yeah.
And they all came together.
That's
Then
why
we
I knew
got
they was
the-
gonna be
that's why they
successful.
great like
Then we got
That's
the
why I knew it was
producers
gonna be
going
successful.
out. You know what I'm saying? We got the producers coming out. What, Antoine T. We had Drew Keys on the show. The Young Greats, they doing their thing too. The producers, they cranking their ass off too. So like, man, GoGo doing
What
their
a
thing,
time
man.
to be alive. Man, that golden era was different, bro.
Yeah.
That golden era was just different.
It's like watching a Disney movie, ain't it?
I know.
Yeah.
I mean, for real. I
Bro.
mean, just like
That's why I
looking,
call it golden era.
just
Bro.
looking back, like the 20 for 20. Like,
Bro.
come on, bro.
20 for 20.
What a time.
Bilal, I will never forget the 20 for 20, my 17th birthday. We was in there
Man.
at 12 to 12.
Oh, yeah.
In there at 12 to 12. We
Yeah.
met up at like
They were still
9:30.
having them that long back
Yeah,
then?
they were still having them when I was like 17. Yeah, 2010. Yeah.
That's when it was coming
'Cause
to
they
an
had
end.
the battle. They had the battle of the mid-level bands, the lower level bands.
You know, that
And
was
then-
the end of the golden era. That
Yeah,
was,
2010
that
was the very
end of it.
Yes.
Yeah. You know
2010
what?
was
They
the
might-
very up.
I
10
think I
was
do
the end,
remember them
yeah.
having them all day go-go's
Yeah.
probably all the way up to 2011.
After 10, I
Like,
wasn't really going
beginning-
to too much
beginning
of
of
those.
2011,
Yeah.
I thought
but
those died in
but
like
that's-
09.
That's not
No, 2010, bro. We was in there. My 17th birthday, bro. I would never get it.
But you know, by that
the
time,
DMV
we was going to
clappers,
18s up.
DC
So,
Star,
yeah.
all that, right?
and the DMV
exactly, yeah.
clappers was
Icon.
in there, and they had Lady Scoop was in there, and her birthday was the same day, and I would never forget that, bro. Niggas was hungry as fuck. I fell asleep in there and all that because we was in there for 12, like half
Like
the
a
day.
big day
Half
kid.
the day. No, real talk. Like real talk. I'm like, bro, watch my back. I'm like, bro, because
Yeah.
niggas was famished and all that.
Yeah.
Bro, if our coach Gator, that was the one of the
Gator.
security guard Gator, and Gator wasn't there, bro, we'd have been in there thirsty and shit and all that, about to pass out. Lucky we had water. Bro, niggas was fucked up in there, but we stayed and cranked our ass up, bro.
Yeah.
And
See,
I
back
got
in
a
the day,
chance.
back in my day, when we was going them long CFEs, 20 for 20, like back in 06, 07, they used to have snacks and food in there for if you wanted to buy it.
Yeah, we ain't had no money,
like
bro.
If you knew somebody
We-
like Gator or somebody, they might snag.
yeah. He gave us a little something, yeah.
But I remember them. I remember we used to be in them Jones from 12 to 12.
12 to
hours,
12
yeah.
to 12,
Then
bro.
if you was getting dropped off, your folks dropped you off like 11:45.
11:30, yeah.
Yeah.
No, bro. We met up at
We
like
said them joints at
9:30. We had to went up there to
Nah, that's
train.
insane, bro.
We met up
9:30?
We met up around 85th at 9:30. We met at Mo House. Real talk. Shout out to Mo.
Shout out to Mo.
Yeah,
That's my nigga, bro. You know, some glad he
Matter
out.
of fact,
He
I
free.
seen him
Glad he out and free my
last
nigga,
week.
bro. He
I
swole
seen him last
too,
week,
bro.
yeah.
God damn, bro. He did all he did was push ups down there, bro. He had a boxing match too, in the same card as Davey and Ant.
Mo used to be a bag of bones, bro.
Hey, for real, he did. That was my nigga, bro. A squad pop off bullshit. You know what I'm saying? We was back in the day with it, but yeah, bro. Hey, bro, I got a chance. That was the first time that Rick stamped me for my birthday, bro. It
How
was
that
like,
Rick stand feel?
it was, hey, bro. I was gonna tell.
Glorious.
Hey, bro. Big School, happy beat. Hey, bro, you know that tear from that Denzel had from Glory?
Yeah.
It was like boom. It was like boom. Because I said this to my cousin. I said, bro, he has the second best hey in music history. It's him and James Brown. You know, James Brown got the hey. He got the hey. Hey, fool. When that bounce be about to break that hey. That hey. Oh, let's get it.
Know what's coming,
Boom.
yeah.
Hey, bro,
Yeah.
that hey.
That's funny you said.
Hey, bro, that swag beat, bro, when he come to hey, I'm like, oh, shit, bro.
Man, it's-
hey, Epiphany, bro, when he hit that, hey, bro, after she finished the verse, she's
it's
like,
so-
hey,
it's-
let's get it, dude.
It's so unfortunate and sad
About to
that the
fuck it up.
kids nowadays don't really understand how like good we had it when we was growing up.
Yeah.
I mean, it was a lot of shit going on around us, you know, but we had fun, bro.
Yeah.
Bro,
we had
we
fun.
was so
It was
invested
still real
in
stuff
that, bro.
going on. But like you
Yeah.
said, we was, being kids, I guess we was probably oblivious to it till they hit home.
Right.
You know what I'm saying?
Right, exactly.
There was stuff going on.
Yeah.
You know, like you said, it was. You can piggyback off what you said earlier. Man, you was in the club. You know what's really going on. You hear they saying they rocking for Courtney. You don't know Courtney. You don't know. You just like, man, I'm just having fun.
Yeah.
So, you know what I'm saying? Rest in peace, little Courtney.
Yeah.
You know, we was all kids.
Yeah.
You know, stuff happened.
Yeah.
Food, like at that time,
We
like
knew we knew what was going on, but when they hit home, it hit home.
Right.
Yeah, no, that's a fact, bro. And at that time, bro, like I said, I was going through the death of my father, bro. Sometimes I just chop it out at the crib, listen to some crank just to get my, my shit right. You know what I'm saying?
We call it GoGo therapy.
Yeah, bro. GoGo was therapy, bro.
It must be therapy.
It was, bro.
Every week, the band post they play hangers every week. Shout out to my family, Reaction, but they play hangers every Sunday. I ain't outside like that no more, but I'm that's my peoples.
Yeah.
But they say come get your reaction therapy on Sunday. That's how they post.
Matter of fact, they
Hey,
have
That's probably what I'm doing.
Hey,
They doing
big
this Sunday,
outside.
right?
Nah, matter of fact,
I might do that.
Hey, Scoop, big outside.
not as much as I used to,
Big
but
outside.
but I'm like I'm still around.
I'll be outside a little bit.
I'm still around the community. Yeah.
Like, when I pop out with my man right now, then Vic dead.
Yeah.
He dead.
Yeah.
Yeah.
They got to show them all night. Matter of fact.
See, look.
Oh yeah,
Look. He on it.
it's the birthday. Yeah, it's the birthday, so I might got
Hey, if you
slide.
want to pop out, we'll pop out.
Yeah, we probably got to slide to that one.
Yeah.
We probably got to slide to that one. But like, when we were so into GoGo, it's like we used to like, we didn't even know there was remakes.
You know,
Some of them.
Oh, you talking about this? Yeah, that's
bro.
a good point.
Hey, bro.
That's the whole.
Hey, bro.
Everything you saying is why I say this is the goal. This is
Right. Yeah.
It's so many
Yeah.
songs I didn't.
It took me years to find out that Gucci Man and Soulja Boy had a Gucci bandana. It took me years to find out Cassette Michelle sung Epiphany, bro.
Poker
I thought that
Face.
was reaction, bro.
Poker Face.
No. I heard Poker Face.
Well, I mean, yeah, but the Go-Go version was way better though.
No, of course.
Right. To us, yeah.
But no, I'm talking about me hearing it for the first time. You know what I'm saying? And me like, no, they are stealing from reaction. This is fucked up. This is fucked up. They coming to DC and they stealing their joint. I'm like, this shit is fucked up. This injustice. I'm like, bro, what are you talking about, bro? This is a reaction song. What are you talking about? Sitting on the house on the couch with the TVs up. What? You playing, bro? Hey, bro, no way, bro. For real, go ahead.
No, that's how I feel about my song, Snap Your Fingers. That's Lord John. I feel like Lord John, you owe Rick in the band for making that thing the best thing
but it
ever
don't
in
even
my
sound
eyes.
like it don't even sound. It's not even. It don't even really sound like that song. Though.
I know.
It's just the way he took it and made it his own, bro.
Yeah, because it Snap Your Fingers got so many versions of it. They get if you gotta find the different versions of how they.
And that's
how they made
the
it.
original
Like,
one. Then there's the summer grind
like
version.
my birthday was a month ago when I went to the club and Rick took it back and he played it the original way. A lot of people didn't know what it was until he said, "D-Love, she better do that little dance for me."
Right.
You know,
right.
He
The
took
version,
it back.
the original was super long too.
Look, when I seen him call it in. See, I'm such a fan of the music back then. I knew the transitions.
Right. Exactly.
I knew what song was what
so bad we know that
by sign language. So when I see him, I thought I was tripping when I went out on my birthday a month ago, and I said, I know he ain't about to call that. Next thing I hear him go,
many.
It was a recording of people in the club. I jumped on the gate on the bar.
Bop that thing.
I jumped on the bar in hangers with a band playing, and I'm like, I'm on a jump. My man gave me the mic. I'm on it, and I'm like, I know you ain't playing my joke. They looking at me like I'm crazy. I'm like, y'all don't know how long I've been wanting to hear that.
Bro.
They don't play it like that.
Not
Made the hairs on the back of your
so
neck stand up, man. Yeah, man.
Bro, what, bro? Hey, it was a Bounce Me reunion. What was it, like 18, I believe, bro? And it was my first time hearing All Stars and MOB play, bro. And it was like, there's
said 2018?
nostalgia, like something like that. Something like
It might
that,
have been
bro.
a little sooner than that.
And maybe it was, I don't think it was that
you said
soon.
All Stars and who?
All Stars and MOB played. It was
That
it
might
was
have been
True
like 2
Expression.
summers ago.
It was
That might have been like 2 summers ago.
it was when what's the name got hit. When TJ got hit. When was the season?
2019.
2019. Because he was still recovering. And it was like TJ Strong.
So 4 years.
Yeah,
It was right.
2019,
Bro,
yeah.
the nostalgia, bro. Here, hands in the air, bro. I chopped my ass off, bro.
I'd have paid to see you.
I chopped my ass off. I'm gonna send you the video, bro. I chopped my ass off, bro. Chopped my ass off. And then hear MLB playing Don't Be Mad. I was like,
Hold on, where was that at? Was that
Echo Stage.
I remember that show.
Okay.
It was at Echo Stage.
I wasn't there.
No, you wasn't.
I wasn't there.
I believe that was TJ Smooth dude.
I think it
believe
was.
so.
I think it
believe
was.
so.
Yeah.
And T.O.B. crazy
Shout out
on
to
the
TJ
on the
Smooth,
YouTube, bro. They called us in the audience, and I'm jumping up like I'm jumping as high as I can. I'm like, yo,
That part was hilarious.
yo, hey, dun, 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 dun. Come
Man,
on,
you-
come on,
Man,
come on.
You probably dislocated somebody's shoulder. Like that. Somebody probably was like,
Hey, fool, hey, that's how I met, what's the name? That's how I ended up meeting Earl. It was one function, they was I don't know what they was on that night, bro. They was cranking. I was chopping my ass off that night. He was like, bro, I ain't never seen no big dude move like that, bro. What, bro?
hey, hold on. Earl tell you that, Earl lying. Rest in peace to my brother, Fat Earl.
Hey,
Big man,
oh,
rest in
peace.
peace.
Yeah, Aaron,
Big man
yeah.
can move.
Rest in peace.
My big man was gonna move. He
Rest
was
in
gonna
peace.
dance.
No, I chopped with Fat Earl a couple of
Yeah,
occasions.
yeah.
Just being around and you know what I'm saying, just in the presence.
My
Hey,
big man
rest-
had weight and height. He was moving.
Yeah, hey,
Don't
rest in peace
forget
to
my
God.
brother, my best friend, Ryan.
Oh, Ryan, big
Oh,
Ryan.
yeah.
Oh yeah, Ryan. Yeah,
Big
yeah.
Ryan.
Ryan can't move like me though. we just gonna say that. You know what I'm saying? And you know,
Oh no, bro.
I ain't see Vader and all in his glory. You know what I'm saying? So I can't really count on that. You know what I'm saying? Rest in peace to my guy, but Vader can't move. I mean, Ryan can't move like me. Like.
Oh no,
He can't
man.
move like me, bro. We be moving though. You know what I'm saying? He be
Hey,
moving.
look,
I'm not
I'm
gonna
gonna
say
give
it,
it
bro.
to Scoop because Scoop used to wrestle with.
That's
him.
what-
You
bro.
gotta be able to move
Bro.
a little bit to wrestle.
Bro, he's not chopping like I'm chopping, bro. He groovy, he cranking.
You do got
he
them quick
not
feet.
chopping
Yeah, you
like
do
I'm-
got them quick feet.
I'm
Yeah.
chopping. Damn, we here with it. I'm chopping, bro. It's not a lot of big dudes that chop like that.
Yeah.
Probably them light skinned twins you see in every fucking function. You know what I'm talking about with the glasses.
Shout out to the cousins.
Oh yeah.
The glasses.
Me and Sykes got a lot of cousins, so when I say cousins, I mean it.
Nah, that's what's
twins.
up, bro.
Twins, yeah.
Man, the golden era. Whew.
That's why I call it the golden
I
era.
wish I could go back. I wish I could go back, Bilal, bro. I wish I could go back.
06 to 2010.
That first.
Let's go a little further back than that.
The first showplace?
I'm gonna say 04.
See, we wasn't in the game back then.
But you a few years ahead of us.
Yeah.
Okay.
See, I was green as hell. You know what I'm saying? When I went to Duval, I was green as fuck. You know what I'm saying? So I ain't really know nothing about that.
Well, what I will say, the first band I started listening to in 04 when I was in middle school
UCB.
was MOB.
Told you. That was
It was
time.
MOB.
The first bounce beat band I listened to was UCB, was Sexy Lady.
MOB, yeah, MOB and TCB for me.
Sexy Lady.
That's where it started at for me.
MOB too, because they used to play them on the radio. They used to play them, UCB, and they used to play Backyard a lot during that time.
Oh yeah, I mean yeah, back.
You know what I'm saying? Back. But like when my dad, like, the first time I heard a actual go-go song was Bustin' Loose. You know what I'm saying?
So your dad loved GoGo.
Yeah,
my mother too.
But Bustin'
my
Loose. But bring the bands down.
R.E. Junk.
You know what I'm
yeah.
saying? EU, like, I was watching School Days at like 6 years old and then seeing EU on there. You know what I'm saying? I remember it very vividly. Bro, you know what was killed? When I went down to school, down to Tuskegee, down to Alabama, a lot of them didn't know what Go-Go was.
Right.
But the band was playing Doing the Butt.
For real?
Yes, bro. You know how mind-boggled I was,
Yeah,
bro?
when you told me that, that's
Bro,
crazy.
I went to the joint, bro, and I was like,
Yeah,
I-
I didn't
every-
even
in
know
the
you
whole-
went down to Alabama. I know you had fun down there. I know you did.
bro, what? You know what's crazy? So Tuskegee's right in the middle of Montgomery and Auburn. And we like strike dag in the middle. I was down there at the same time that Cam Newton was in Auburn.
Okay.
You talking about lit? Boy. Cause he turned that town upside down. We was in the middle of nowhere. We got away with murder.
That's when he transferred from junior college.
You know what I'm saying? So Yeah, bro. I don't know what's going on, Pat, with that. He said he tried to call again. I don't know what happened, but I'll talk to you later about it, bro. But you know what I'm saying? I lost my thought. I just lost
It happens
my thought.
sometimes.
I just lost my thought. But bro, the golden era was
Well, and kind of going back to what we was talking about earlier. Because when we were growing up, we had the Boys and Girls Clubs, we had the YMCA's,
mm-hmm.
we had things that we could congregate as kids, not feel judged and build those social skills. Believe it or not, the GoGo was one of those places for us, was building those social skills. Meeting people from all different neighborhoods.
Mm-hmm.
And at the time we didn't realize what that was, but I'm thankful for the era we grew up in, because I always like to say we grew up in like the perfect time, bro. The internet was exploding.
We got a little bit of the still the 90s of the old school,
right.
And then we was growing up right along with technology.
Yeah,
and social media.
yeah.
We were growing up, so I feel like we got the balance.
Right.
Back in the day, when everybody had cell phones, it was lit to have your own phone line in the house.
Right.
I remember that.
Yeah.
Some people had cell phones, but you had your own line. Oh,
you had your own line. You was
lit
lit
up.
Yeah.
And your parents get back. Who the hell called all that time?
Yeah.
Yeah. Or you try to make a phone call and somebody on the internet.
Yeah.
You hear that?
You telling your folks, that's why I got my own lines. You ain't got to worry about it. Who you talking to? Nobody.
Nah, it was a great time to be alive, man. To wrap up, any final words that you got, Bilal, man? Appreciate you for coming on, man.
Any final words?
Mm-hmm.
The stuff I say just come to me. Just come to me. The golden era was the best era.
Yes, sir.
Live on man time.
Mm-hmm.
Not choose it. Live on man time.
Mm-hmm.
Yes, sir. Vic.
It's been a great season. Had some great guests come on the show.
I forgot this y'all season finale.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's the season finale, bro.
Season 4.
It's the season finale. It's season 4. Yeah, man, just basically what I was saying earlier, just understand that this life we live got peaks and valleys. Everything not gonna go perfect, but just continue to show up and do the work. And just have that sense of understanding that everything not gonna go the way in which we want it to go, but as long as you keep showing up and doing the work, and then you have your support system surrounding you, anything is possible. So, happy holidays to everyone. That's it for me. So y'all be safe out in the streets, man.
Hey, peace, love, and chicken grease. Y'all already know what it is. Drink water, get money. You know what I'm saying? Plenty of podcasts is made, but nobody lay it down like Spade is Spades. Season finale, you know what I'm saying? Like, subscribe, Instagram, Spotify, YouTube, all that there.
Yes, sir.
And we will see you next year.
All right, y'all. Appreciate y'all for tuning into the show. Bilal, appreciate you, bro.
Appreciate y'all.
Appreciate it.
Capricorn season, let's go!
Once again, happy birthday to my brother, Scoop. Proud of you, bro. I love you.
Happy birthday, John.
Christmas Eve.
Tomorrow,
Happy birthday.
Appreciate it.
This your
31st.
31st?
Yeah.
31st.
Oh yeah, I wish you
What's up,
89 more laps around the sun, my brother.
Yeah, there you go.
Yeah.
All right, y'all. Appreciate y'all. Y'all be safe. Merry Christmas. We'll see y'all in January 2024. We out. Peace.